Hi, I'm James Kotecki from Automated Insights, the company behind those Yahoo Fantasy Football draft grades and recaps everyone's tweeting about. But what do those grades really mean? John O'Brien says his A+ means he's the best in the world. Meanwhile, Joey Keys thinks his high grade is a kiss of death, #doomed. And Peter Parker, if that is his real name, says that he has historical precedent for overcoming a poor draft grade. So, what's in a grade, and does it define your fantasy destiny? To find out, let's talk to Joe Procopio, our very own VP of Product Engineering. All right, give us the skinny, what goes into one of these Yahoo Fantasy draft grades?
What it all boils down to is how well did you fill your starting and roster slots with the draft picks that you were allocated. We take into account everything from your potential points through the season to your competition and your strength of schedule, how well you filled all your offensive units, quarterbacks, running backs, all the way to kicker, including even bye week management. Do you have players on your team that can replace your starters when they go on bye?
So what if I have to pick last and my friend picks first? Will he just get a better draft grade because of that?
We take that into account. If you're picking 12th and you're projected to finish second in your league, you should get as good or a better grade than somebody who picked first and is expected to finish first.
People who get grades that they aren't satisfied with, can they overcome that?
A draft has very little impact on how your fantasy season is going to go. Just because you have a great draft doesn't mean you're going to win the championship. On the converse of that, just because you have a lousy draft doesn't mean you're necessarily done for the season. It all comes down to management. If you're one of these players who rarely submits a starting lineup, doesn't use the waiver wire at all, and rarely ever trades, then your season's kind of set in stone. But if you manage well throughout the season, you can overcome any bad draft.
Joe Procopio, thank you very much.
Thank you, James.